something, never sitting on my. This got my skinny sagging. With a passion. With a passion. And I talk a whole lot of, cause I can bag it. Yes, up there. My heart cold. My last name Moncler. My pockets fat, swole. No, I don't eat pearls. Hey. What? Ballin' hard just like the beard. Yeah, and Larry Bird. I know you heard. 10 toes never in no hurry. I call shots, you heard. Money talking, what's the word? Huh? What's up? Hey, I pray but don't go to church. Don't ask me to spit a verse. Can't trust no, that's devil word. Yeah, I know the devil work. And I know that nobody's perfect. Still can't trust the serve. For real though. Yeah. I'm in my bag, yeah, bag. I just made a bag, yeah, bag. I just made a bag, yeah, bag, bag, a big bag, yeah. I got a real addiction for this cash, yeah. I got a real ambition for this cash, yeah. 13 years old with a shoebox stash, yeah. I'm always up to something, never sitting on my, yeah. I got a real addiction for this cash, yeah. I got a real ambition for this cash, yeah. 13 years old with a shoebox stash, yeah. I'm always up to something, never sitting on my.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light in translucent. Type crazy. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
Here's the pick. Charlotte's shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Marbury. Outside Love. There's a screen by Love. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Right side, Walker. Here's Mourning. Back to Jones. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Mourning misses. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Inside. Outside for Love. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Walker's got the ball here for Charlotte. 6-point game. They set the screen. Here's Jones. And that one's good.
and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Back to Walker. Over to the left wing. Launches a three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Love for three. Rebounded by Mourning. And here's Charlotte. They trail by 6. Here's Walker. Pass to Rice. Outside Johnson to the paint. Here's Mourning. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Pass to Love. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Love's got 6.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Davis. Here's Mourning. Outside Johnson. Pass to Davis. Back to Johnson. Here's Rice. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. On the take. Marbury. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Mourning. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
It's Edwards with a drive. Rebounded by Mourning. Hornets trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Rice. Pass to Mourning. Here's Rice. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Nice move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He does not get the second one. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Up top, Walker. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Now here's Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Divac. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Inside. Here's Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Ooh, ripped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
First team foul. In for Charlotte, number 6, Eddie Jones.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Jones. Outside Walker. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set a pick. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. On the drive, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. With the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Timeout called, the Hornets. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Here's Ball. The putback. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Johnson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
And here's Johnson. Here's Rice. Hits a three-pointer. Rice has got 6.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Down low. Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
To the wing on the left. Sends it home from three-point land. Rice has got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 10. Right wing. And he drives in. 6 to shoot. Pass the ball. From the arc. Some solid defense from Butler.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
.119 left in the first half. Butler on the wing. There's a screen by Wiggins. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. 16 feet out. Butler's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass the ball. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Garnett. Outside Love. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
In for Charlotte, Johnson, Walker.
8 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Rice. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Blocked! Edwards with it. Outside for Love. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Tries again. Rebounded by Mourning. Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Rice. Outside Johnson. Now here's Jones. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And there's a pick. Walker attacking. Here's Mourning. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. There's a screen by Love. Pass to Marbury. Left side, Edwards. Here's Love.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Jones drives in. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Garnett. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Ooh, poked away.
Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Hornets. They trail by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Hornets with the rebound. Outside Walker. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
On the drive, Kemba can be so sudden. He sees a line and just cuts right through the D.
Here's Garnett. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Pass to Rice. Outside Walker. And here's Johnson. The kick out to Walker. Now Jones. From outside, off the mark. Here's Edwards. Ant-Man flying high.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
The Timberwolves lead by 9.
2 minutes.
Pass to Marbury. Now here's Love. Here's Garnett. Covered by Johnson. Back to Love. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. minute 42 left in the third quarter. Can they get it? Pass to Coleman. And here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Wiggins. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
To the paint. Davis hits.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Sprewell. Back to Towns. To the inside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Wiggins for the triple.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out. Curry. Back to Ball. Here's Divac. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Divac got 6.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota leading by 15. Here's Sprewell. Wiggins for 3. Sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Sprewell. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 5. And it's powered home by Towns.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Jones misses.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Mourning. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
So both teams making some changes here. And he gets that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior. Such a tough check.
Here's Charlotte. Pass to Jones. To the left side wing. It's Walker on the wing. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Pick and roll is Kemba Walker's game. He slices and dices as a scorer, or in this instance, as a passer.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to Mourning. Here's Rice. And there's a 3-second violation. Ooh.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, they're spinning.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. They get it back. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And here's Fox to the middle. Champagnie. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Fox with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Now here's Castle. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Snatched up. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Wembanyama with some nice D. Fox left side. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Vassell. Fox outside. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rebounded by Champagnie. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Castle taking 2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 1. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama! Throws it down hard.
Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's Fox penetrating. That one falls.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
A good look from Holmgren. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Inside, Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
To the inside. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And stolen by Holmgren. Right side, SGA. Lets it go from deep. Here's Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Another shot. And he knocks the jumper down. Holmgren's got 6 points.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. And another shot. And again, Chet Holmgren. Give him 8.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look. Fox.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things.
Oklahoma City, 17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. SGA's got 6 points.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Lets it fly. They get it again. Williams on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Hartenstein slams it in. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
How do you stop Wemby in the pick and roll? I don't know.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Outside for SGA. 6 to shoot. Back to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, SGA can't get it to go. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
Hartenstein a screen. To the paint. Pass to Dort. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Spurs leading by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Wembanyama. The putback. Out to Fox. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. On offense, here is San Antonio. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Castle outside. Here's Champagnie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To win the drought. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs lead by 5. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Fox. What a finish inside from Fox.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Buries it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And stolen by Hartenstein. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drills it from deep.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wiggins down low. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thunder out in front. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. Soft touch off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
Here's Cornette. Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
San Antonio with the ball. Harper. Williams grabs the board. Joe with the ball. Williams with the screen. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Cornette sets a screen to the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Pass to Williams. Misses the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And here's Cornette, pounded by Wiggins. Outside Joe. Here's Wiggins. Puts up a three. Sinks the tray. Wiggins got 5 now.
Oh, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
To the inside. Here's Barnes. Here's Cornette. That one goes in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Williams with the screen. And it's Joe penetrating. Wallace outside. Inside. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got 5 points now this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Wallace. Caruso outside. Now here's Williams. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Charity stripe shot. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
And getting where he wants to go. Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Pass to Williams. .119 left in the third. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Oklahoma City shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Harper. Missed inside. Down low. Here's Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wallace. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the middle. Here's Harper. Cornette sets a screen to the wing, right side. No good from 18. And so it's Oklahoma City. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Dort for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Outside, SGA. Back to Holmgren. They double him with Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren missing. Spurs trail by 17. And it's Fox penetrating. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Holmgren. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Fox missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 9-1 run. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by Fox.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. They set the pick. Fires a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
This takes real toughness. Fox getting the shot off despite the foul.
He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And he nails the third. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Let's loose for three. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Here's Fox. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 19. And SGA throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Williams. The three. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win.
First personal foul.
For the Thunder.
Third team.
And
It ain't spring, but I clean the glass from the wingman. This thing here, it ain't Jordan Brand, a swing man. With my pinky in the air,